to get away. And I died once kind of to lag where it... Come on, open the door. Come on. There we go. I died to lag where it wouldn't let me take the health potion. There was nothing I could do about it. Like, it happens. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But actually, I missed my corner. I was supposed to go up here. I've gone through everywhere else, I believe. I hope I've done everything else. As I said, it's a little hard with like the whole map being explored to make sure that I'm going the right way all the time. Where is this thing? There. God, they hide it so well. But yeah, the only thing that could be is like there could be a bug that's like still on the ground, or an egg sac that I missed that didn't pop. I don't know why I didn't get that bit. I need to go down. I don't know, I just didn't get that, I guess. I've had Azula up here a couple times. Phoenix never ended up popping up on the desk, which is a bit of a shame. I wanted to pat him. He kind of came in, flapped his ears around, licked himself and left. And I'm like, okay, guess... No, go back up. There's nothing I can really do about it if he chooses not to walk over here. Because where he was, I wouldn't have been able to have reached him without getting up. And I know when I get up next, when I stand up next, I want the toilet. So I don't want to stand or like lean in any such direction until I'm ready to like actually get up. Because like, I don't know. I have that, I don't know, adult bladder situation where it's like, it will hold, but only for so long. Because, you know, you can only do it for so long once you're past a certain age. But anyway. Alright, we're back up to here. And I believe I've done all of this section through here. But where is the portal? The portal's down on the bottom half, which I haven't done. Okay, that's fine. We'll portal back. And then I'll run down to the second area. We shouldn't have much left to go. Hold on. I should have done this when I was over there. It's fine. Okay, so there's the Maggot Slayer. We have this section over here to do. Then we have here. There should be a dungeon here somewhere, a cellar. But I can't guarantee because it's not showing on the map, so it might be random. And then we'll be back down in the Viper Temple. We're making good time. I did say, it did take me 18 hours to get through all this, but I died haphazardly and I gas bagged a lot. So there's actually a chance that I might just be able to do what I've got to do. And I can either choose to progress into the next area, or I can fucking choose to, like, stop early. It'll be up to me entirely once I get up to there. Like, I know I said 15 hours, but the good thing is it means that I probably won't be pushing past 15 hours, which is really nice. Mind you, I could still walk into the Viper Temple and just die 60 plus times. Like, it could still take me a couple of hours, but it better fucking not. Like, I better be, like, good enough to handle this. Alright, hit me up with a spare one of those and that. Okie dokie. So we're basically ready to go back. And I would like a 10-minute break. I'm just going to redeem the things myself so that they're gone for... Actually, I'll redeem them when I get back. Alright, I'm going to take a 10-minute break, get some food, replenish my drinks, bathroom, all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna run an initial ad while I'm on break, since I remembered it this time. And, yeah, I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back. Also, no worries, Jelly. Gonna redeem my breaks so that they go away. Yeah. No, I always kind of underestimate how long it takes me to actually eat and bathroom and stuff. Like, I assume both are... Well, I have... I know, I do have the rest of my shadow. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I assume it takes me probably actually about 10 minutes to eat. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of always fuck that up and we end up with a little bit more time. But it's fine. I'm sure it's only like a minute or two. Which I need you guys to not hit me just yet, as I kind of forgot to hit my stream, so I know. I don't know if I hit it on the way out. I probably didn't. I know I remembered the ad. Mate, I don't know what they're all fucking marching in here about, but that's a lot of electricity damage. I don't know where the fuck my Valkyrie thinks she's going, but yeah, that's a lot of note. There was a special in here, but I think I already killed it. There's Rust Thorn as well. Best thing about being up here is I can cast damage down on them. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I had some toast. I actually ended up having an extra piece of toast. I probably didn't need to eat like the extra piece, but I figured it couldn't hurt. It's only energy, it's only food. And you know, it's honey and stuff. So I figure it's gonna probably be useful for my voice. I also got a hot tea as well. I did bring in an energy drink, which I will drink. But I want to sip on this hot tea a little bit first. Because I find that, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I eat something that has honey in it, I tend to find like it sits, like I need something hot to dissolve it, you know? Well, that is very fucking hot. I didn't put nearly as much sugar in or anything, because I'm like, I just had so much sugar honey. It's honey, but it's like, it's you know, sugary effect kind of thing. And I have an energy drink here, and I'm like, I think for for the concept of too much sugar being like difficult to drink, I think a slightly bitter tea is a good idea. I also put more milk in it than I normally prefer. I'm not saying it's like a super milky tea or anything. It's definitely about the right color, but I purposely made it bitter. And I know how to make teas pretty well. Also, I'm pretty proficient with coffee and stuff. But coffee I fuck up more frequently than tea. Tea is a very easy one to kind of get your hand around and kind of figure it out kind of thing. And all as I sort of find is like tea, I can usually make a really nice mild tea, but like I always kind of had in my back pocket the ability to make like super bitter tart ass kind of tea. But back when I used to work at places where people are like kind of cunts to me, and I'm like, oh, you want a tea, do you? It's like right after like bitching me out like that, sure, I'll make you a tea. I'll make you a tea and I'll make you not want me to ever make you a tea ever again, kind of thing. I'm not gonna follow it. It can come back to us. But yeah, basically because of that, like, there are times where like a more kind of bitter drink is better. And after just like a shit ton of honey, the only thing I forgot to do while I was up I was gonna top up the cat bowl. Not of like cat mush, but I was gonna top up cat biscuits so Azula doesn't rage quit in here at like 6 a.m. and like shake the ever-loving shit out of my chair. But I also figured, because it's only like 4 a.m., I figured that's a couple of hours away, and we'll see how I'm feeling in another couple of hours. Like, who knows, I may want a break at that time. So it might coincide pretty alright. If not, my partner gets up within like half an hour of that time. So it's really just 30 minutes of Azula shaking the shit out of my chair that I'd have to deal with. It feels so weird to me to stream when I've eaten. It's just such a weird feeling because I don't eat and stream. Oh, that's what that noise is. Azula's using a box. I was gonna say, I kept hearing something and it sounded like one of the cats were like shaking a metal blinds somewhere in the house, but Phoenix is next to me and Azula doesn't do that. So I'm like, weird. And then obviously it occurred to me, I'm like, she's using a box. And that's what that is. It's because I have the game music and stuff. Ah, she's fine. Anyway, I didn't shut the computer room door as much because I saw we were already on 0 time. When I came back in, I'm like, I'm not gonna like sit here and take the extra couple of seconds to adjust this. Even though I have no idea if I was 2 seconds over or 2 minutes over. Another indestructible. What the fuck? It's not better than what I've got, but what the fuck? I've landed 2 indestructible items in one night. You know what? I might not stop early. if I finish the Viper Temple and I have time to spare, I might just keep going. Because the shit that's dropping tonight is so unfucking believable. I don't think I'd come across it on another night. I don't know what's happening tonight in Diablo. I don't know if there's anything event. I did not see an update. I checked exclusively to see if there was any updates. There was none. So, yeah. Maybe the game's trying to be nice to me after like 60 deaths. Could you imagine if the game has a mechanic that if you die a set amount of times, that it just automatically gives you nice shit or something? I don't expect that, but I'm questioning it. I'm really questioning it. I really want to know how many times I actually died in that in like last week. I would love to know how many times I died in the Viper Temple. I keep saying like 60 because it's just such an absurdly high number. But the thing is, I don't think it's that far off. Because over the course of 2 hours, like if I quickly math for a second, it took me around about 4 minutes to do like a return back into that area. We spent probably 2 hours and I didn't go back in exactly at 4 minutes every time. So if I was to divide that by about a 5-minute interval, we went probably through at least 24 deaths, possibly more for the times when I went straight back into that room. But like, I really feel like there was a higher number than that. It just felt like that. And there's pots and stuff here. Hey, Mag. Like, I think 60 is too many. I was gonna say, I'm like, 20 felt like a lot. But then again, I also had to the point, like, there could be an easier way to find out. Because you know how the more times I died, every time I died, you leave a body. But it got to a point where some of those bodies started to disappear. And there has to be a hard-coded maximum number of those before they start to disappear. Because, like, the way I kind of see it is there has to be something programmed into Diablo, which means that there has to be a record of that being programmed in to say how many times you have to die before a corpse stops displaying because they need to put another corpse somewhere, right? And I can't imagine that hard limit is like 10. Like, it could be. I just don't think it is. But yeah, I definitely feel like I died a lot more than 10 times, 20 times. Like, probably somewhere in the 30s might be accurate. I'll come back to you in a minute, mate. We've still got to run down here. 30 might be accurate. But yeah, it just felt like a lot. Like, I die a few times in different areas. Like, I definitely died probably about 15, 20 times in the Den of Evil, probably easily. Because, like, there were points of time where I got past the front door, and then I died, like, further down and stuff. So I died in there a lot. But it didn't feel like that. This felt like it was endless. It reminded me of, okay, anybody that's like the OG fucking anime watchers, remember the Haruhi Suzumiya? And there's like the endless, I feel like it's the endless 8, but I think it's the endless 6 or something like that. I think it's the endless 8. There's like a few episodes that are literally just them reliving the exact same day forever and ever and ever, and just showing like slight variation of the days and stuff, and how long it takes before like the main guy figures out that the days are just repeating and stuff. The robotic girl's just like, every so often she just happens to mention how many hundreds of thousands of times they've gone past it or whatever. It's not that, that's hugely exaggerating. They go into the hundreds easily. I think into the thousands probably. But yeah, it just kind of like shows the couple of times where he notices. And I sort of feel like it was that. I feel like it was just endless. Like, and there was only a few times where there was actually progress or actually difference and stuff. Like, I feel like anybody that's got like a short lifespan, like anybody like dealing with any kind of like serious medical things, would probably skip at least 2 hours of that and probably not really miss much of my playthrough. Like, I just I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, I can't pre-warn somebody that it's coming, but when those episodes air, which I'm not sure when that is, I'm gonna have a bit of my tea. When those episodes air, somebody is going to have at least 3 episodes of me dying non-stop on YouTube for 30 minutes straight. That is something. That's probably not something to be really proud of. This is still very hot. I mean, it's fine that it's hot. It's good for my throat and stuff. I don't want it to be too hot. I also don't want to accidentally like burn my throat. Like, you know when you go to take a drink or something, and like something happens and your body doesn't quite like figure out how to swallow the drink properly, and as a result you like hard swallow like a lump of drink or food or whatever down. I don't want to accidentally do that with hot liquid, because if I do that I'm going to do some serious damage the whole way down. Obviously the point there is don't go taking gulps and shit, but I'm just saying, like, whoa. There's always the chance of something like that happening, and I'm like, I will just drink it when it's a little bit cooler. Not cold, not cool, but just like, I want it to be warm, but on like the warmer side of hot, you know? Not the hotter side of warm. That's what I meant. There we go, English. But yeah, I could see that probably helping. Like, the honey so far definitely helped. I don't know about toast. So generally, whenever I'm sick and I have a swollen throat, I'm one of those people that really likes to have like dry toast, specifically with Vegemite. Like, I almost put Vegemite on one of those. Probably would have been good. They probably would have balanced out the amount of sugar. I know it's honey and it's not sugar, but I can't guarantee that the honey that I've purchased is not in some way altered with sugar for commercial purposes. So yeah, I just refer to it as being sugary. And so anyway, because of stuff like that, normally when I'm sick, I really like getting some toast because it's nice and dry and it's rough. And I know that a lot of people, when they've got a sore throat, like, you don't really want to have rough, dry food scratch all down your throat. But I actually fucking love it. So whenever I've got like a sore throat, like I got a cold or something, right? Probably my go-to would be Vegemite toast. And like almost slightly overcooked. Like, not burnt, but actually got like some color on it, because like I generally like my toast to be relatively white, if not slightly touched by the sun. Golden. Like, I'm not a big one for like risking the over toasting. I can always put it back in for a little bit longer if I need to, you know, but I can't unburn toast. But you kind of can. You can scrape that shit off, but still. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I kind of go for that like over toasted stuff when I'm sick. And because when I stream and I overuse my voice occasionally, which of course is part of getting laryngitis every now and then, is overuse of vocal cords, I don't generally try to eat toast or anything like that during that, because I'm like, oh, it's just going to make it more irritated. But I've never actually considered the fact that I normally do that when I'm sick to kind of like scratch the inside of my throat. And it could actually be something that's useful for like general laryngitis streaming. I don't know, because I've never done it. If it's good for a cold for me, maybe it works for that too. Because it honestly feels about the same. It just, you don't have like that nasty, like, I don't know, you don't feel like you're drowning in phlegm and shit kind of stuff, you know, when you're sick. As opposed to just having swollen vocal cords. But yeah. I don't really feel like my voice is really sore or swollen tonight. The last couple of nights when I've streamed, my voice has actually been quite sore. Right from the get-go. I really chopped that up to snoring my ass off too much beforehand. Mate, can you come back down here? I need to fight you. Come on. There we go. I figured he had to be about here. Bit more of my tea. I don't mind sipping it down while it's hot anyway. Like, I still have the energy drinks here. I will drink them. I just want to drink something hot first. A, to dissolve the sugar of the fucking honey. And kind of B, just to kind of soothe my vocal cords. I think I've gone through pretty much this whole area by the look of it. There's one more line up, and I'm pretty sure I've done this particular, yeah, I've done this line. Okay, we're good to go down to the next area. That was a lot faster. I should go back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think I picked up that much. Oh man, I picked up a lot of health. Ow, my neck. Out of interest, that was my neck that went crunch. Yeah, I do have space. I just don't have, like, good space. Where is this thing? There it is. Alright. Can I come up the Halls of the Dead? I don't know if I came up there. Oh. Andre! Raiders, welcome in. Holy shit. How you doing? What were you up to, Andre? I know you were in here earlier, but what are you up to? Welcome in, everybody. For probably the first 2 or 3 hours of my stream, I kept saying the wrong thing and saying that I was redoing, like, Act 3, but we're actually redoing Act 2 until I can avenge my previous last week and get all the way down into the, where is it? The Viper Temple down here. We're almost there. We're almost there. The dungeon speedrun. It's fun. Speedrunning complete. 2PB, 1WR. I'm not too familiar with the terms. Do you mind just, like, explaining for me, Andre? I just haven't heard too many speedrunning terms before. I'm not sure what PB and WR stand for.
Hello.
Oh, it's alright. I watch people, but, like, I haven't really, like, maybe people have said it before, but I haven't, like, noticed, kind of thing, you know? 2 personal bests. Oh, okay. So 2 personal bests, and 1 was a world record. Fucking hell, Andre. Way to go. Also, I just remembered, I feel sorry for everybody else that's rated me tonight, because I've kind of forgotten this is a thing, but I'll give you a shout out, Andre. I've been rated by, like, a few people tonight, and I'm so sorry for everybody that rated me that I forgot that, shout outs are a thing. Oh, I can't spell. Hold on. Just bear with me, Andre. Yeah. No, Andre does some pretty cool fucking speedruns, plays some interesting games. He also likes the older games as well, like I do, which is super cool. So, since you were here last, I don't know if you were here when I got the level, but I did get a level. And, oh, I got a new bow. Look at this, we got a new bow. I've got 2 indestructible items, which I've never seen before. One of them I kept. I don't think I can use it. The other one I sold because it was shit. I found okay armor. It's not good enough to replace my armor, but it's got really high defense, so it can protect me if I go into an area that I can't go through. My bow was good enough to give to Eliza, so my helper, Eliza, got my hand-me-down bow. It's not going to give her the Amazon bow stuff, but she can at least do some damage now. And I still want to get myself a better bow, and we're almost there. We've got to get 2.5 million gold before I can start gambling for a bow, and then if I get a bow, I'll start gambling for some better gear. So, yeah. That's kind of where we're up to since you're in here earlier. Not much else has happened. Eliza's died a few times, I've died a few times, which of course has accidentally killed Eliza. And, yeah. It's been pretty calm-ish. There's been some spots that have just been like, oof. But, oh, I needed all that. But yeah, mostly it's been pretty good. But yeah, Andre, if you need to, like, take a break or, like, get some food or chill out, go for it. I literally just took a 10-minute break, like, not 20 minutes ago. So, yeah. For anybody that's new in, welcome in. I'm Acrylic, and I am doing a nostalgia playthrough of my first original Diablo 2 character that I'm recreating on Resurrected. And tonight, we're doing 15 hours to kind of walk all the way back. We're nearly there. We've got, I think I've cleared out all this. We're about to go down here. We're nearly there, right? We're 10 hours in, and we're about to walk down into here, this area. We've already been through here. This is why I got the map. So we're going to walk down through here. We're going to clear out everything in here. There might be, or, sorry, let's move that over. There should be a dungeon here, or a cellar, but it's not showing up on my map, so I don't know if it's going to be there or not. They're random. And then we're going to go back down the Viper Temple. And I think the Viper Temple has 3 levels. The first two are okay. We managed to clear those fine. It's the third level. I died last week like 20 plus. Honestly, I feel like it was like 60 times. And yeah, that's what we're retaking. If I manage to retake that really, really quickly, if we manage to get through this whole next area and get through there and beat that, I'll be going down here. Because tonight has been dropping some absolutely wild shit. I also found my first decent set piece, which I was kind of screaming about. Like, I was very passively angry about, because it was so good, but it's a shield and I can't use it. My offhand weapon and that indestructible offhand weapon are both two-handed, so I can't put a shield with them. So I was really pissed with that because it was so good and I just don't have space to keep it. So yeah, I had to get rid of it, which was painful. It was like a 10,000 coin fucking item and really, really good. It had a 75% chance to block, which is insane. And as a set piece, it would have just got stronger and stronger with more and more pieces. But I couldn't keep it. I don't have stash space, and I just don't have like, unless I got like something better than what I've currently got as a side weapon that's not quite to the level of the indestructible that I found, I'm probably not gonna be able to use it. So we had to throw it out. But fuck if it wasn't painful. I also found like some other stuff that was just so interesting. Like, I've just been finding all these silver edged axes tonight. Apparently that indestructible one that I got, Mad Dog was letting me know earlier that it was one of the highest potential ones that you can get, like the highest, almost the highest stats you can get on it, which is insane, because I just haven't been getting good shit. Basically this entire playthrough I've been getting a really, really raw deal. The game has been taking a lot and I have not been receiving a lot. Oh no you don't. Get off her. No, I need the portal. Fucking hell, she died. I'm trying to keep Eliza alive. That's another death for her. Alright, I think the tally... How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10? Hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, she's at 10 for this area. 13 in total. I've accidentally killed her 7 times though, because I've died 7 times. But nothing I can do about that. What I can do is I can find out how much she costs. Now, is it 44,000 or is it 34,000? That's the question.
Who goes there?
It's 44,000. Okay. So whenever I'm getting items that are like almost one Eliza, I'm undercut by like 10,000. Essentially, whenever I sell an item and it costs around about the same cost as it gets to buy her back, I consider that the value of one Eliza, one unit of an Eliza.
Greetings.
And her cost increases as she levels. As she dies as well, sorry. I think it's mostly as she dies. But still, I don't bring in too many things. Like, these are hundreds. That's like 12,000. I don't bring in many things that are in the double digits much to kind of cover her costs. So I'm keeping track of it tonight because this is first time I'm kind of doing 15 hours of Diablo on a stream. So I was really curious how much she's actually, well, how much we're both taking away. Because when I die, I take gold as well, you know? So yeah. I'm gonna post-stream lurk and grill here. No worries. Grill sounds interesting. Grill is in food. Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot about that. Yeah, no. If you've got to eat or go and do stuff, go do stuff. Yeah, follower upkeep, revive cost is always killer. It is, especially when you get to a point where you've got like a full stash of coin, and then you're walking around at the maximum amount of gold you could possibly have. That's when you start losing like a fuck ton of money, because it takes a percentage, I'm pretty sure, if not whatever you've got on you. But yeah, if you got to do stuff, go for it, Andre. I'll be here. I've still got 5 more hours to go, so I'll be here. I know Jaylee's probably started as well, so I'm missing out on Jaylee's stream tonight, which kind of sucks, because I like being there. It's nice to listen to. But yeah, every so often I'm going to be streaming when somebody else is streaming. It's just interesting because usually I don't I haven't previously kind of known too many people that are streaming like at the same time as I am. Like a lot of people, either I find them because they raid me, or I find them because I have either raided them or I personally watch them while I'm doing editing and stuff like that. Oh no, she's fucking stuck up there. Yeah, stuff like that. And so yeah, I tend to like, when I'm editing shit, I tend to like have somebody on in the background during parts that I can be listening and stuff. And Jaylee's usually in a really good spot where I've got most of my downloads, or at least part of my editing done and stuff. I think Andre, you stream before me, I think, most of the time. Well, you stream in the morning sometimes. That also works really well too.